welcome back to my channel. It's another week of dental hygiene school. We'll be talking really quickly right now because I shouldn't be filming anything. I should be studying for tomorrow's quiz that is worth 10% of the final grade. It's for periopathologies, a lot of lesion descriptors, CCCT, gingival descriptors. So today we got our marks for OSCE and our midterm, and I have a grade calculator in Notion that helps me to calculate my average grade so I know what to expect and that I won't feel sad when I actually get my grade. So I predicted literally the same grade that I got. And not that I'm really happy about it, but I have like mixed feelings. I expected this grade, but I was hoping for better. But it's not a bad grade either. It's A-, so that's good. For OSCE, I got a really good grade, so it's good, but it's only 7% of the total grade, while midterm is 15%. Because I'm hoping to continue my education in the future, and for that I need really high grades, because it's even more competitive when you're trying to pursue bachelor's. We also had our clinic. I practiced caling with universal curette because we have a QC on Wednesday. I just got a message from a girl in our class about in 2 weeks we have like an event that our class organizes, and we are going to bring our food. Somebody's gonna bring what they buy, and somebody's gonna cook something, and I personally want to bake something, and this is like one of my new hobbies. I really like baking. I know that it's not healthy and I'm not really good at it, but it's really relaxing, you know? So I decided to try these ones. They are a big version, but I want to bring like mini versions so that everybody will try it, and it's with cottage cheese, which is, I tried it, it's really good. So tomorrow I'm gonna study for a periopathology quiz, do my cheat sheet, and then on Wednesday we have our second QEC, and I really hope I'll pass. I'm gonna do everything in my capabilities. But other than that, that's it for this week. I'm constantly preparing for my midterm next week, and yeah, that's all. I want to make a quick transition. Bye! This is quite an unusual setting, but it's really late at night and everybody's sleeping. So today is Wednesday. On Tuesday I told you that I had a periopath quiz that I thankfully passed, and our average was 90% for our class, which is really good. So then I tried to prepare yesterday for my QAC, and today it was, I again passed, but I'm really disappointed in myself. I'm very glad that I passed, and I'm thankful that I passed, but I know that I could do better, and tomorrow we're going to be practicing all with classmates on each other, and hopefully it's going to be easier because it's not a mannequin, it's a real person. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff with the chair positioning that I don't quite understand, and it feels like it always changes. Like I cannot find, for example, think about lingual side of sex or not. I can never find proper positioning of the client chair right away. I'm spending like at least 5 minutes of checking my ergonomics, checking how everything looks, you know, and like nothing is comfortable. These are developing, and I don't like it. We also had our muscle lecture today, which I didn't listen to because we have a midterm coming for my dental hygiene care class, which is really stressful, and also an essay. So instead of actually learning something, I tried to research some articles that would be helpful for my essay, and I have a lot of ideas and I don't know how to put them into a concise paragraph covering everything I want. Tomorrow we're going to be in the clinic for the whole day. The first part we're going to be scaling on each other, and for the second part we're going to be taking bite wings on skulls, not real people. But then after that we have a bite wing assessment, so we take 4 bite wings and 4 mark them as final images, and then we like self-reflect on how we did, what we think went wrong, identify some errors, and then in 2 weeks the instructor will check in, and then we have to pass. The tomorrow's going to be a busy day, and thankfully on Friday we're going to be staying at home because everything is online for a store, and we bought a cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake, which was really good. So I can see how my skin is reacting to it right now, or maybe it's because of the stress, but if you compare it to the first days at school, it was definitely better. So I see you guys tomorrow, not in the morning for sure. When I was in the SkyTrain today, basically on our station they closed one of the enters to the platform because they're fixing an escalator for like a week already, and because of that there's double of people on the platform than there should be. So everybody is there, like it's so crowded, and there's like yellow line that you cannot like pass. So everyone was standing on this line, and because of that the SkyTrain couldn't go. It was just standing there, and everybody was late. And when I got into the SkyTrain, it was literally no air to breathe. It was so crowded. So there was a woman that started yelling, "Can you move?" And we're like, "Where? There's no freaking space." And she was yelling, and then the other woman started arguing with her, and they almost got into a fight. Like they did, but they were just pulling each other on the hair. I guess it's considered. But then imagine, it's so crowded, everybody would like go back and forth. So that was a fun experience, which made me think that I hate SkyTrains and I really want to drive, which I can, but also it's not beneficial, either financially or time-wise. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye. Hi everyone, it's Friday and just cancel, just forget everything I said about the hardest days in dental hygiene school, because yesterday was the most traumatic session I have ever experienced in my life, and I don't know what I will do about it in the future because I'm lost of words. I don't have any words to describe how painful it was yesterday. First half of the clinic, because we were the whole day in the clinic, first half of the day we completed scaling on each other, on student partners, and it was great actually. It becomes easier to work on actual human teeth because with mannequin, retracting cheeks is totally different. You just have to implement indirect vision a lot and then utilize this mirror. You know, when mirror gets fogged, you have to wipe it against the cheek so that it will become clear again. There's so many tricks and tips that you actually find out once you work on real people. And I also tried using saliva ejector for the first time and syringe to pour water and rinse the mouth, and I was very proud of myself. There was no splashing of water, I guess, I hope. Well, I didn't see anything, but I still gave my student partner a tissue just in case. Got valuable feedback, great feedback, and basically I'm improving. Next part, I had my lunch for like 10 minutes. I was still hungry. I started at 8:30. It was like around 12 o'clock that I had lunch. We went back for our radiography, taking bite wings session. I'm really frustrated. It's the best word I can find right now. We were shown a demo for about 1 hour how to take 1 horizontal bite wing and 1 vertical bite wing. And then we had to complete 16 of those in the remaining 2 hours. I've never taken x-ray images, never. And I did not understand a thing while they were showing us a demo. And before that, I watched the video where they completed all the same things, and it didn't help me at all because I don't understand. Even if I try to describe it to you right now, you won't understand anything. Like, for example, you have a skull. We were practicing on skulls. You have to put a mirror inside and align it with the interproximal surfaces where teeth meet, and then you have to look at the maxillary teeth and find the same contact and then make it parallel. Then you use a cotton tip, you make it parallel as well. Then you put the sensor inside, you align this cotton tip with the collimator, it has to be parallel. Then you go grab P80 tooth, it has to be parallel with the collimator again, and then you have to put it so that it will be like perfectly in the middle of the ring. Oh, and then the sensor has to be really close to the teeth. It also has to capture either 3 millimeters of third molar or midline of most anterior canine. See? This is so freaking hard to actually implement. I was like, oh, okay, that's easy. It looks easy, I'm gonna do it. Mind me, everybody left the clinic at 4 o'clock, and I feel really bad for my instructor because she had to stay with us until we finish everything. And I was like, I don't care how my pictures turn out. I want to go home. I've never experienced my legs to go numb. I was standing for the whole day, almost for the whole day. And it was awful. I was about to cry. I was hungry. I sleep deprived. I woke up at 4 a.m. because I had stomachache. Because guess what? I don't have breakfast in the morning because I'd rather sleep. So we finished at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, 6:30. Images were great. I guess that's good. But other things, if I'll have to complete QAC, I will not pass. Not in a million years. Never. If I was worried about QACs for universal carette and for probing, I knew that I was doing something right. I knew how to improve. In this case, I have no idea how to improve because I don't know what's my problem. I feel like I'm doing everything right. I could go on and on about this problem, but other things. I have an argumentative essay coming up, and I also have a midterm on Tuesday, and I only have 3 days to study, and because of everything that happened over this week, I didn't have a freaking chance to study for this midterm. So all of my plans that I planned, all of the sessions, PowerPoints I planned to study on my Notion, I didn't do anything, almost anything. I will try to be productive for the last 3 days, but also I want to get some, I don't know, rest, because it's only going to get worse. I heard Dick 3 saying that if you can survive October, then you can survive the whole program. So it's been almost half of it. I'm hoping that it's gonna end soon, and I cannot wait to finally graduate. Next week, I will be baking not cinnamon rolls. I really want to bake some cinnamon rolls, but my family doesn't eat cinnamon. Bake these things that I was talking about in the beginning of the video, and then I'll show you how our event goes in the next video after that. But thank you so much for your engagement in my videos, for your support, for everything. I think that's the only thing that keeps me going so far. One of the things that keeps me going. Share with you guys my experience, that you should know that you're not alone, that we're all in this together, and it's going to end soon. It's going to end good and soon, you know? Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're doing great and better than I am. And see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Fantastic.